Hello, and thank you for joining me for the Thursday Daily 5 beginning workout. We're going to begin laying down on our back. We're going to warm up with toe touch downs. So we'll come all the way down, rolling through the spine, feet hip distance apart. Get comfortable and settle into your neutral pelvic alignment. So there's some space and freedom underneath the small of the back. We gently draw the navel into the spine as if you had a heavy stack of books resting right on top here. Just let the stomach sink down and in. Reach long through the arms. Relax and soften the muscles of the face. And we'll lift with control. Lift one leg up to 90 degrees and then match it. So my feet and legs are still hip distance apart here. As I exhale, I'm going to touch one foot gently down to the mat and inhale to lift back up. So the closer I lower the foot towards my bottom, the easier this is. The further I take the foot out away with my exhale, I get more stomach work. So pick a distance that feels like a good, safe warm-up for you where you can keep the pelvis really still. You can imagine that your pelvis is a heavy stone and it's literally grounded and solid into your exercise mat. 4 more touchdowns, please. Exhale to lower down, inhale to lift. So if you are reaching out further than your belly can control the pelvis, you'll get some movement. You'll arch away from the mat. You'll have some rocking through the pelvis. We want to avoid that. Nice and still. Last one here. Exhale down. Inhaling back up. Let's glue the legs together here. We're going right into the 100. You can take the feet a little bit further away from you. We're going to draw the chin to chest from the upper abdominals, maintain your neutral, and reach through the arms. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want you to take care that the neck and the face stays soft, relaxed, and happy here. They should be comfortable. So if you feel some fatigue or strain creeping up into the upper body, just lay them down and bring them back up and join me when you can. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in, and out, in, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Last breath. Soften down. Go ahead and hug the knees in. You can rock out the low back. Just stretch it out and release. We're coming into single leg stretch, so we'll keep the right leg into the chest. We're going to let the left hand come to the opposite side of the knee. So it comes to the outside, right below the knee. The right hand, your outside hand, comes to the outside of the ankle. We're going to extend the left leg across the room with a little bit of a turnout. So the higher it is to the ceiling, the easier it is. You increase your challenge by lowering the leg. Again, just like we did with the 100, you'll use the upper abdominals to lift you, gazing at the belly. We're going to pulse the leg in twice with an inhale. And then exhale, switch legs. Inhale and exhale. The outside hand always comes to the outside of the ankle. The opposite hand is coming across the leg, trying to help maintain a nice tight parallel position, pulling straight into the chest. We don't want the knee splaying out towards the shoulder. Inhale, pulling it in. 1 more each way. Relax and settle down. Let both legs come into the body. We're preparing for double leg stretch. So the hands simply come to the outsides of the ankles. Again, we're going to raise the head up off of the mat, gazing at the belly. As we breathe in, the arms stretch overhead and the legs reach out with a small V in the feet. As we breathe out, the arms circle around. Squeeze the legs in like you're coming into a tight little ball shape. So we inhale, stretch out long like a piece of spaghetti, keeping the torso still and steady, tummy tight. Exhale. Inhale out and exhale. 3 more, please. Last time. Inhale, reach it out, draw that belly in. Exhale, squeeze it in, relax down, and once more, just hug the knees in, just rock them a little bit, release the low back, and we're gonna set the feet down in parallel, hip bone distance apart, or sit bone distance apart. So you're just open a little bit here. We're going to come into bridge and we're going to articulate this bridge. So we'll reach the arms long at your sides, let the chest be open. As you exhale, you will flatten the back into the mat so you lose your neutral and begin to peel up. So you're lifting one bone at a time, trying to stay really flat and level from hip bone to hip bone. So you stay really steady. We want to keep the knees pointing straight ahead, right over the second toe of each foot. And I only rise high enough until I feel the weight on my mid-back. So there's no pressure on my neck here. I'm going to take an inhale here and then exhale, melt down. So I'm always going to roll through the spine as I breathe out, and I'm going to be still as I breathe in. So I come back to neutral, there's space underneath my back, I breathe in to prepare, I breathe out, I begin to press evenly through the feet. You can bring a little bit more weight into the heels if that's comfortable for you. That will start to activate the hamstrings more deeply. You'll inhale at the top, tight tummy, exhale to melt down. So again, the shoulders and the face are as soft can be through this. This work is coming at your tummy and your tush and your hamstrings. Exhale, peel it up. If you need to, you can press down through the arms to help stabilize you. But in time, you are not going to need to push through the arms. It's all going to come right through the center of the body. Inhale to prepare, exhale, peeling up. Inhale at the top, exhale to melt it down. We're going to try a few more of these. Inhale to prepare, really draw the belly in, press evenly through the feet. We want to work in a balanced fashion from right side of the body to the left side of the body. 2 more bridges, please. Inhale to prepare. Make sure that the throat is open. The breath should be coming in and out of the body without much effort here. Should be easy. Exhale to lower down. Really drop each bone one at a time. We're going to come up and hold the last one up into the air. Exhale, peeling up. Hold this bridge and then trying to keep the legs as still as possible. I want you to take this right hip bone, this is your AS-IS bone, and drop it an inch or two. So this is core control, this is pelvic stability. And then rise up so that it matches the other one. Now the left one drops, but my legs are not being windshield wipers here. They're staying still. I'm isolating right at the center of the body and lift. One more each way. We're going to drop through that right hip and press it back up. And drop through the left, press it back up, and now melt down just as we were before, taking time to soften down one little piece at a time, all the way back to neutral. Good job. It's a little party trick. Okay, we're gonna roll all the way up. You can use your hands behind the legs to assist you to come up. We're gonna come onto all fours. We're going to come into a quadruped, which means all fours, balance. So we will line the shoulders up right over the wrists with the fingers spread wide. We're going to bring the hips directly over the knees and then lift up through the belly. So I don't want anybody sagging with their bum sticking up and their belly sagging down. You're going to pull up through the belly so it's really supported here and you're long like a table. Okay. We're going to take this left leg behind us and I'm going to press back through the ball of the foot. So as I press the heel to the back of the room, I'm getting a nice stretch through my calf. And then from the left side of my tush and the hamstring, I'm going to lift the leg up no higher than hip height. So everything stays nice and squared off. And I should have the whole back side of that leg really active here, like it's on fire. Then I'm going to take my right hand in front of me like I'm going to shake somebody's hand. So my thumb is pointing to the ceiling and I'm going to lift it up as well. And I'm lifting it from my shoulder blade. I don't want to creep and pull it up to the ear. I'm just going to draw it down through the back. So I'm working all along the back side of the body here. As I exhale, I'm going to lower both simultaneously and then round the spine and relax. So I come back into a tabletop. We're going to start with a stretch. So we'll reach through the ball of the right foot. We're going to press to the ball of the right foot and reach that heel to the back of the room. And it should feel good. You're going to zip up through the belly. You're going to get the leg nice and active and energized. And now from the back of the leg, lift and float it up without opening the hips. So we're not turning open. We're keeping everything really squared off. And then we'll reach, slide that left hand out in front like you're shaking someone's hand, and then lift it from the shoulder blade. So keep that supporting hand nice and spread, even pressure through it. That will help you maintain your balance, as well as drawing out through the stomach. Another breath here. We're going to lower down, exhale, round out through the spine. Relax. We're going to connect the feet together, keep the knees about shoulder width apart, and we'll sit back into a child's pose. So we settle down, heavy onto the heels, stretch the arms out, and rest the forehead down to the mat. And just breathe. Another breath here. Just relax and soften into the pose. And we are finished with our Thursday workout. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.